Hello. We're gonna stop here, don't mind me. Hello, and welcome to Corporate Mondays. How are you all doing? My name is Aku Godirama. I'm a sex coach and I teach about sex, relationship, and healthy tips to give you a healthy looking lifestyle. If today is your first time being on my live show or watching my video at all, you are welcome. Thank you, and thank you for coming to join me today. If everything about sex and relationship is what pleases you, make sure you click the like button down there. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the bell beside it so that you can always get notified whenever I come up on a show, okay? Because we have interesting topics to talk to you about. Every time it's always interesting and fun. For those that are always coming back, that love me, that always share my videos, that always join me every day, every time on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. I love you so much, and you know I always love kissing you. Thank you for coming back again to join me on today's special edition. Today we are going to be talking about something that connects to work and your lifestyle in marriage. Okay, it's Corporate Mondays as usual, and we're going to be discussing a topic that somebody sent to me, and I feel that you guys will be able to help this person out. So get ready. I'm going to be reading out the story for you to hear. I can see all of you here today. I appreciate you all. Welcome. But today's topic, please make sure that you call in, okay? There's a number I'm going to put down. Call the number so that you can always join in and give us your own suggestion. Don't just stay and be listening to everybody talk. Call me. Come on. Hear my voice one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so before I read the story, I'm going to write down the phone number to call. Okay, first of all, I'm going to get the phone number to call. Give me a second. Let me get the number out. And then I'm going to write down the topic of today. So I'm going to write it here, the topic and the question. So let's see. Number to call in is +234. If you have a pen, you can write it down immediately, okay? +234 7039 691137. Okay? Call in to contribute, okay? Then the topic is okay. Call in to contribute, okay. Let me pin this down. That is the number to call in to contribute. I have written the number and I have pinned it down so you can always call in, okay? You can call in from anywhere, just +234 and then you put the number. I hope you can hear me, right? I hope you can hear me. The weather is changing, but I'm hoping that we can do a good job today, okay? All right, so the story is this. Listen. Is it right for a career woman to quit her job? Is it right for a career woman to quit her job because of marriage? Is it right for a career woman to quit her job because of marriage? Now, this is the story. The question is if it's right for a career woman to quit her job because of marriage. Now, let's get to the story. The story is, this is my situation. I work for a high-profile company as an accountant. I work as a high-profile in a high-profile company as an accountant. I met my man in the course of discharging my duties. So that means while she was still working as an accountant, she met her husband or so. I met my man. And we have dated for 2 years before he proposed last year, December. So that means they are engaged. So they proposed and accepted to love each other and marry each other December last year. This is June, about 7 months ago. Okay. And we did introduction January this year. So this year, January, they did their introduction. But he never mentioned that he's not comfortable with my job. Only for him to tell me last week that he cannot continue in this marriage plan if I don't quit my job. Yeah. So the man don't want to marry her anymore if she cannot quit her job. Please, what should I do? I love him so much, but then I sacrificed a lot to attain this height in my career. This is very, very interesting because I know that a lot of people go through something similar. So I'm going to put down the topic here so that some people can get it. But first, let me put down the number again so that I can work it out. 23470. Call in to contribute. Then topic is leave. Somebody's already calling us, but hold on. Leave your job or no more marriage. So that's the topic. So, guys, we need to discuss this. What do you think? Okay. So, let's get into the topic of today. People are calling in already. Let's hear what they have to say. Hello? Hello? Is someone there? We can't hear you. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to... Okay, so like I said, sorry, excuse me for that. Like I said, the topic is a man that loves this woman and he wants to marry her, but unfortunately, he doesn't want this woman to continue working as an accountant. Let me guess, accountant job is always a very busy one. I guess so, but he doesn't like her job and he wants her to be a stay-home wife, housewife. Maybe start having kids and taking care of the kids. I don't know why exactly he doesn't want his wife to work. I don't know, but this woman is actually concerned. Her problem is she has taken her time to build herself career-wise. It's taking her so long to get to the level where she is. It's not been easy. She went to the university, she has a master's degree, and now she's working, and she has gotten to a level where she's, up there. And now this man that even met her while she is working, they dated 2 years, no issue about work. And now that he wants to marry her after proposing, he says, look, I want you to quit your job. And if you can't quit your job, this marriage will not work. What do you think? Do you think it's okay for her to, give up her job? Do you think it's okay for her to stop working because, marriage, the man comes first? Or do you think she should continue with her work and the man should do his worst? What do you think? Comment below and tell us what you think about it. And also call in. The number to call in is on the screen. Look down there and you're going to see the number to call in, okay? You can call us and tell us what you think about this problem. Like, without any reason, I don't know, but I think the man doesn't like the fact that she is working. I know a lot of men that want to marry, but they don't want their wife to work for nobody. A lot of people are like that. So do you think she should leave her job and stay home as the husband to be said, or what? So I'm going to be reading some of the suggestions people have suggested here. Somebody said, please, she shouldn't leave her job. Okay, so she shouldn't leave her job. If she doesn't leave her job, she might likely lose this man. Do you think she should lose her man just because of job? So you need to actually compare what is more important. Husband, job. Husband, job. So guys, come on. Tell me what you think and call in to suggest whatever you think is a solution to this, okay? I'm going to read someone else's message. It said, if she loves him more than her career, then yes. If not, then no. But then that will show that either one of them did not have the love they thought they had for each other and what to do. So do you think that if the woman stop working, then she's the one that loves the man more, and then if she says I'm going to continue my job, then she's not the one that loves the man more? Well, I don't know, but let's see what people have to say. Hello.
Hello, Angel.
Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are.
Good afternoon. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Welcome from Port Harcourt. What's your name, sir?
Miss Nnamdi.
Nnamdi, welcome. So what do you think this woman should do? Leave her job or what?
It depends. For now, we need to know what the guy is doing currently.
I think the man might be, maybe the man might be working, and he feels that the woman's job is going to affect her relationship as a wife.
I don't think the guy is working. If the guy is working, there's no way the guy will be talking about this girl to quit her job.
Mm-hmm. You think the man is not working, but if he's not working and he wants this woman to quit her job, then both of them are going to stay without the job. How would they be able to?
Let him open it.
Okay, let him open up and tell the woman the reason why he doesn't want her to work anymore, right? Okay, thank you so much for that suggestion, Nnamdi. I know the network cuts you off, but I was able to understand where you were going. Thank you for that. Someone else said, husband, because word is house, huh? She should choose husband because word is house. I didn't understand that one. Somebody said if he can take care of her and set something up for her, then she should leave the job. So if she is actually going to start a business, then she should leave the job, okay? Let's see what someone else has to say. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon and welcome to Corporate Mondays. What's the name, sir?
Chief is calling from London.
Hi, Chief. Welcome from London. So what do you think this woman should do?
Now, what is happening is that there is not enough information to make a good suggestion.
Okay.
Is this man able to provide for the family without the wife working?
Okay.
Now, I don't see why the woman should. I'm a chartered accountant myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why she should give up her career, having worked so hard to become a chartered accountant. And if she gives up her career and this man is not able to provide for the family, what are they going to do?
It's going to be worse, exactly. So, what if in a situation where this man is able to actually provide basic needs of the family, do you think she should still give up her career?
Now, if this man is in a position he can provide comfortably for the family, I think the woman should look into it and say she loves this man and she wants to get married to this man.
Yes.
And she has to, decide what to do, really. Giving up her career is a difficult choice.
Yes, it's really difficult. It's really difficult. That's true.
But having a family is even a bigger choice. She should actually try to speak to her husband, try to convince her husband that they can be able to mix the two together. She can be able to have her career and run her family.
Oh, thank you so much, Chief, for your suggestion. We appreciate you, okay?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so Chief was saying that, first of all, this man, it's not really okay for you to tell a woman that have worked so hard to become a chartered accountant to leave her job because she really worked hard. And leaving a job as a high-paying job just like that, it's not easy. But this woman needs to consider what is more important, especially if she's able to see that this man can actually take care of the financial aspects of their home. So she has to consider if, Chief is actually saying that home is more important, making a family is more important, but she should see if she can talk to the man and beg him to actually let the two of them ride. Okay, so that's what do you think we should do in this situation? Let's hear from someone else. Hello. Hello? I can hear you. Hello? Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's Nnamdi. I called back.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Namdi, for calling back. So, can you conclude?
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that if the man is not comfortable with the work the wife is doing currently, then let him open a shopping mall,
Okay.
a business for her to start managing her life. He is not comfortable with presently what woman is doing.
Okay.
But the truth about the
Uh-oh. Oh, Namdi, I'm sorry that this keep cutting you off. I wonder why it does that all the time. I wonder. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Namdi is saying that the man should open a shop, maybe a shopping mall or something for his wife if he thinks that he doesn't like the wife's job. Okay. Well, let's see someone else. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good evening from Malaysia here.
Hi, good evening from Malaysia. Welcome. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Mark.
Hi, Mark. So what do you think this woman should do? What do you think is okay for her to leave her job before she gets married to this man, or she should leave the marriage?
You know, I think it's all about understanding.
Understanding.
For the man saying that if she can't cope up with the marriage without her job, that she should. I think it's just a threat. You understand?
So he's just threatening her.
I think it's a threat. If the man really loves the woman, at least the man should allow her to express herself. You understand? So even if the man don't want her to be working anymore, I think the man should at least start up a good business for the woman.
Okay.
Because I think an idle man is a devil workshop. You understand?
That is true. That is very true.
It's just all about understanding. The man should start from somewhere first. You understand?
That's true.
So if the man really loves the woman, let the man invest a good business for her.
Thank you so
because
much.
she's already at work. At least you will not.
She will not be idle.
Staying idle. You understand? I don't think it's a good decision for her to just
Quit the
become
job.
a housewife.
Yes, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Let the man start up a good business for her. You understand?
Yes. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you. We appreciate it. Okay, so Mark was saying that he thinks that this man is just threatening his wife. And that sounded funny, but yeah. I think he's just threatening her, and maybe he doesn't like the woman's job. And if that's the case, then he should just get the woman something to do, so she will not be idle. She has studied all these years. She has worked so hard, and she became an accountant. A chartered accountant, for that matter. You know how long it took her to get to that point, and she's still single. And you met her, dated her while she was still, as an accountant. You dated her for 2 years, and after, now that you want to marry her, you're like, I don't want you to work anymore. I want you to stay home, or I want you to just stay. I don't like your job. If you want us to marry, let us do it without this your job. So this woman is now confused. I've worked so hard to get here. Must you do this to me? So people have been suggesting so many things, and I'm going to read some of the suggestions that are coming in from the Facebook Live. If the man is not comfortable with the wife working, which equally can be translated, he's insecure with trust issues. I think I agree with you. I think to an extent I agree with you. I think Nnamdi also mentioned that support is very, very important and understanding. So if your wife, you want to support her, you want to be part of her growth, telling her to stop working, that means you're actually insecure, or you feel that her job is going to make you lose her. Honey, that's not it, okay? But anyway, let's keep going. If she really loves the man and she needs to marry the man, and the man have everything to take care of the family, then she must listen to the man and quit her job. Not all men like how their women to work under somebody. I do agree that it's not everybody that likes their wives to marry under somebody. But if you're telling a woman quit your job, you must say a situation so that she will know, am I quitting my job to do another thing? Or am I quitting my job to just stay home and you give me all the money? Or am I quitting my job to start having kids? Why you don't give her a stable, balance for her to choose from. It's confusing. How's she going to do it? Anyway, let's continue. We'll have another caller. I think, okay, the network did not allow that to go through. We'll still be hanging out. You can call in. The number to call in is down there on the screen. Please take the number and call in while the show is up. I'm going to pick up another call now. Hello?
Hello, Angel.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. What's the name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ernest. I'm calling from the U.S.
Hi, Ernest. Welcome from the U.S. Okay, what do you think this woman should do? Quit her job or quit the marriage?
I think the man is giving the woman a difficult condition.
Yes.
The woman has a good career.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's true. She want to get married, but the man will have to consider her job.
Okay.
Because having worked so hard to be in that position, it will not be nice for the woman to quit her job for the marriage. So two of them must come to a compromise to see how they can.
Yes, they have to come to a compromise. That's good. Okay.
Yeah. But if they could not be able to do that, then the woman should, look elsewhere for another husband, because I think someone else might be there to take her in her position.
Good. Okay, so you're saying that they need to come to a compromise to be able to accommodate everybody. And if they're not able to come to that compromise, then the woman should actually leave the man, and she might hopefully find someone else that will accommodate her with her job, right?
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Ernest. Thank you. I appreciate your call. Okay, so Ernest is saying that this woman should actually have a sit-down talk with her husband to be and have a agreed compromise to this, because if she has worked so hard to get to the level she is, and if this man cannot love her, support her, and be with her job, which is a good job, by the way, then she should leave the man and she will find someone else. That is Ernest's suggestion. This is a very complicated issue, as we see. Let me hear from someone else. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Alan and I'm calling from Enugu.
Hi, welcome, please. So what do you think? The woman should leave her job or leave the marriage?
Well, one, I will start by commending you for this wonderful program and topic.
Thank you so much.
Yes, then I would say this whole topic, this whole thing varies. It depends the kind of job the woman do. Okay.
She's a chartered accountant.
Okay, chartered accountant.
Yes.
Yes, it's a noble job. Okay, it's a noble job. It's communication.
Communication.
Between both of them. Marriage is all about communication, and if they are mature enough, they should be able to communicate in themselves, then know the best option to follow. I believe that's the best way to do that. Communication is most important. Marriage is a priority, of course. Then job also is a priority, but I believe marriage is more important than job. Because in demand, some people who are worthy enough to be able to provide for the woman whatever she wants, or pay her salary monthly, for her to take care of the family more.
Okay.
Than the job, because maybe being a chartered accountant, her job may take most of her time, and the man in question might want more time for the children.
Yes. True. True.
So, like someone like me, I want more time for my children. And then the man might provide for both the children and the wife. So, I think it's all about communication and how they understand each other. Love is the priority here. If they both love themselves, they can communicate and understand.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your suggestion. Thank you. So he's saying that this is all about communication. His point blank is communication. If a husband and a wife is able to communicate properly, yes, it's a noble job she's doing, but if this man is able to provide for his wife and his kids, then the woman needs to consider the fact that marriage is more important than her job. And she needs to consider leaving the job so that the man can provide for them, because he used himself an example. He wants more time for his children and for himself. So if he wants to marry and he can provide for his home, then he wouldn't want his wife to marry. Basically, that's not what he said, but that's basically what I got from what he said. Okay, so I got somebody says something earlier. Somebody is saying that this man might even want to end this relationship and that he's just using that. Okay, so somebody said, I don't think this man is with his normal senses. Will like his wife to stop her job. Honey, there are too many people out there that I know that will tell their wife, please, I don't want you to be working for nobody. You're not going to work for anybody. Stay home and I'll take care of everything. I know people that do that. And somebody was saying something. I'm trying to look for that message. I saw it sometime. Somebody was saying something about this man might even want to leave this marriage, but he's looking for an excuse. And the excuse is giving the woman a hard, situation to choose from, hoping that this woman would choose the job so that he will leave the marriage. That's what someone is suggesting that is happening. I'm not sure if that's true, but you can never be too sure. I'm having so many messages on Facebook here. I'm going to read out some of them as much as I can. If you don't have the air conditioner at your home, you're really sweating it out on that hot seat, I will be so glad if you can buy me an air conditioner. Thank you so much. I don't have one. Okay. Someone else said there is no sense in demanding this demand from the man. It is unreasonable and uncalled for. Why would she quit her job to marry you? Why not marry her, then allow her to work for a while and then set up a business for her so that she can, and that can equally compensate for all the years of learning. Every woman or anyone who has spent time and money to study likes to put his or her brain to work. Thank you so much for that suggestion. That is a very good one. Though you said there is no sense in no sense, I don't know if the man might also think he has sense in that. Okay, the man should look for a woman who doesn't want to work and save himself the stress of converting a working class woman to a housewife. That's somebody suggesting that too. So this man should consider just getting a woman that is not working. There are so many ladies out there that don't work, so that he doesn't have to say, you stop your job. I don't know if that is okay. Maybe he's looking for a working class woman to turn into a housewife. I don't know. But anyway, let's go on. Hello. Okay. Hello, are you there? I can hear you. Hi. How come I can hear you properly? Something is going on. Okay. Hello.
Hello, how are you? My name is Ernest and I'm calling from Sweden.
Hi, Ernest. Welcome from Sweden. What do you think we should do about this situation?
Yeah, most time I used to follow you on Facebook, and I think I decided to call because the program here is very interesting one. I said, okay, let me just say my mind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But it's very unfortunate that I mean, it's so hot.
Yes, it's very hot in here. I know, right? But what can we do?
And, a beautiful woman like you didn't deserve something like that.
It's okay. Yes, I'm an African woman, and Africa is hot, so you gotta go with it. It's okay.
I understand.
Thank you, sir.
You know what happens? What I could understand on your program is that, for example, a man can decide to say a woman shouldn't work and could take care of a home. And I think, from my own perspective, it's not too good.
It's not good.
It doesn't matter how rich a man is. And I will also advise, with my own little knowledge, to African women, most especially Nigerians. It doesn't all go well. It doesn't matter how rich your husband is. It doesn't matter how rich your boyfriend is. It doesn't matter how rich even your parent is. It's very good for you to have your own job. I could assure you that. Yeah, exactly. It's good that you can make your own money. Don't ever mind a man. I'm a man, I can assure you. But don't ever mind any man who said, don't do anything. I would say, what if the man dies tomorrow? Think about that.
Yes, exactly.
People don't reason. A man might be very house. Okay, now if he can feed you, feed the children, everything, buy you a car, and tomorrow you go to work and have motor accident and die. Think about that. How would the children survive? How would you survive? So personally, I think it's foolishness to tell a woman not to work.
Okay.
It's foolishness to tell, for example, now I tell my wife, now don't work. I'm married. My wife is still in Nigeria, so I'm working hard to bring her here in Sweden. But despite that, I'm working hard to bring her here in Sweden, and I'm still trying to provide, I'm still encouraging her
to do something.
Doing something before she could come here. Because, okay, let me just, for example, God forbid, if anything happens to me here in Sweden, how will she cope?
Exactly.
I have a daughter of 2 years, let me just say, for example, and okay, I'm here in Sweden, I'm living fine, everything is okay for me, I'm working, I'm earning money, good. Then my wife, she's there, I'm sending money for her, I'm trying to bring her here in Sweden, okay, she's okay, but what if anything happens
to you? Nothing will happen to you, by the way.
Somebody might wake up tomorrow, somebody might go to a job and have motor accident. So, my dear, I'm just saying that please, African ladies, my Nigerian brother, whoever, sisters or brother, please, it doesn't matter how much a man loves you. The money you earn yourself is even if it's 10 kobo, very, very important for you. So don't even mind. If a man tell you that he loves you, don't want to be, that man didn't love you. I can assure you that. He didn't love you. Because if he loved you, he should think about you. Okay, what if I should die tomorrow?
Yes.
You understand what I mean?
Yes. Okay, thank you so much for your suggestion.
How will she survive?
She can't, that's true, but we understand that. Thank you. Okay. So, he was saying that, he said so many things actually, which made a lot of sense. He was saying that, look, the man, he's not just reasonable. The whole thing is not even reasonable. That's what he's suggesting. Because as a man, you should know that you should support your woman. Let her work. And then he's advising the women, particularly African women, Nigerian women. Please and please, no matter how you marry a rich man, no matter how you marry a man that has everything, have something that you do for yourself too. So it mustn't be working for anybody, but you can have your own business, you can have your own career, you can have something to do, because anything can happen to your husband. If anything happens to your husband and you don't have a means of livelihood for yourself, then it's going to be a problem. So what he's basically saying is, women especially, make sure you don't stay idle because of marriage. It is not healthy, it is not good. And a man that does not support his wife to do something, that man don't love that wife of his. That's what he said. Okay, so thank you so much for that suggestion. It was a beautiful one. Someone said if he knew what he wanted before he decided to marry her, so he might have set her up. The plan could have been to get her when he gets her to quit, and that's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong for him to just say, I'm gonna marry you after you have to quit your job before we marry, because you have to bring out the plan you have for your woman. You have to bring out the plan. If you do not bring out the plan you have for your woman, how will she be able to understand where both of you are heading towards? She will not understand it, and she'll be confused. That's the truth. Okay, so we have so many callers and we have so many messages. I've not been able to read out so many. I'm trying my best. Please pardon me if I've not been able to pick up your call. Please keep trying. I'll keep trying my best to pick up some of the calls that I can as possibly as I can. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where are you calling from, sir?
My name is David. I'm calling from Lagos.
Hi, David from Lagos. You're welcome. So what do you think? This woman should quit her job or leave the marriage?
Yes, what I want to say is that first, we have to know the main thing that makes someone to get married.
Mm-hmm.
First, marriage is instituted by God.
Yes. Why are you getting married?
Now, why you are getting married is because of children.
Yes.
And the original plan of God is not for woman to work.
Okay.
now, because of the side of the country we find ourselves in this planet Earth, which is called Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the economy of the country of Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone in Nigeria, because of the time we are now, everybody is thinking that it's good for women to get something
To do. Okay.
Or let the woman have something to do with. But let us say the truth. In this time we are now, we are doing it, but it's not helping our marriage because it's going to get the children affected.
Okay. That is when a man and a woman is working, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Surely, women are meant to train up the children. You understand?
Yes.
Women are meant to train up the children, not to go and till the land or to go and do business. Women are meant to give birth to children and they train them. That is why when God wants to curse, He calls women that when you want to give birth to your child, you are going to suffer for it.
Yes.
That's why God commanded man, before you eat, you have to till
the
land.
ground. Mm-hmm.
So this is where God separated our work. So women originally are not meant to till the land.
Okay.
But in a situation where you find yourself that the economy is not healthy, then the woman has to help. Because the woman is a helper. Woman is a helper.
Helpmate, yes.
The woman has to help.
Okay.
And provide. But if the husband is capable to provide for the family, and he says, this is what I want, and this is what I want,
the woman has to follow that.
Yes. This is how it has to be.
All right. Thank you so much for your suggestion. Okay. So, our caller was saying something opposing what most people have said. Now, he started with explaining that the world is not even meant for women to work in the first place. Our responsibility as women is to take care of the home and our husband and the children. Why it is a responsibility of the man to go and till and make money and bring and care for the family. So he's saying that originally it is not prepared for the man or for the woman to work. And if we're going to follow that standard according to him, then if a man is able to provide, then the woman has no reason or no need to go working. If this man says, I don't want you to work, I don't want you to do anything, stay home, take care of the kids, take care of me, take care of the home, I'm going to provide financially for you, then that's it. That's what he's suggesting. And to a large extent, I agree with what he said. Originally, it is planned for a woman not to work. But then in our society, in our lifestyle, it has been very difficult to maintain that standard, which is a woman stay home and take care of the kids. By the way, taking care of the children and the husband at home is also work. In short, is a lot of work. But because the system changed over time, where the women had to go out there, prepare themselves and go till the ground, and they've tilled the ground so much, prepared themselves to be in the labor market and work. Now that she has all prepared herself, and then you're telling her to stop, it's quite difficult. So I can understand his own stand on the fact that a woman should not work in the first place, because that's how originally it is meant to be. Do you agree with that? If you do, please call in and tell us what you think. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Put your phone in your ear. I can hear myself. Okay, so do you agree with what our last caller said about the woman not working and just staying because the husband says don't work? It is better to have a mutual agreement prior to marriage, and in doing this, everything has to be taken. Where did I stop? Everything has to be taken into account as not to have any regret. However, every human has a dream to fulfill in life. Therefore, couples should support one another, which is true. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Couples should support one another. Hello? Hi, you have to speak up more so we can hear you. I can hear you. You have to call back again, okay? Okay, so as we have so many messages here, and so far we've been able to understand so many things. Number one, understanding is very, very important. Number two, support for one another. The man should be able to support his wife, to be able to support his woman, to say, okay, I love your passion for something, I'm going to allow you to do this, even if you don't like it so much, but it's what your woman wants to do. We also understood that communication is very important. Let's take another call. I'm going to be taking like 2 more calls, and then we'll be ending it for today. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon, where you are.
Okay. What's your name and where you calling from? You have to speak out a little bit more so we can hear you. Say that again.
I am IK. I'm calling. Yes.
Oh, IK from US. You're welcome, sir. Okay, so what you think, the woman should leave her job or leave the marriage?
There are some few things I want to say. First, I want to say that anytime anybody wants public help, provide enough information so that people will know that they will stand help from.
Okay.
The information the lady provided
Was not complete.
the lady did not complete.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not. The man said that he should not. He should quit a job. Of which I'm very sure he has asked the question: why should I quit my
Quit
job?
my job. Yes.
Why didn't the lady?
Tell us why.
The response of the man in that emotion.
Yes.
So the man might have had a reason what happened. Reason why he said what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Which delayed his faith on her statements.
Mm-hmm.
But because of this, we have to give our ideas based on what we have on ground. So, it's not a good advice for any woman not the one to do.
It's not a good advice for any man or any woman to do what? We can't hear you so well. The network is not so good. Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Good idea for the man to advise the lady to quit her job or give her a condition to quit her job before they can get married.
Yes.
So, but sometimes something may happen, but the complainant will not be able to say in public something might happen that the man is not okay with. You know, marriage is about future. You have to plan about your future.
You have to plan.
Something that is about to cut off the future.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very careful. And you have to put a stop to it.
Mm-hmm.
The time before it. So, but in any case, it is not a good idea for a job before they get married. And again, I want to say this to women. I don't know what marriage is all about. You don't get married, you become a... It's more than a marriage. Tell you, not doing you a favor.
Oh, the network, it's not so good. The network is not so good. So what he was trying to say is, I'm sorry, you didn't hear it so well, so I'm going to tell you 1 or 2 things. He was saying that planning is very, very important in marriage. And this woman did not really give us the whole story. She didn't give us the whole scenario. But all the same, he doesn't think that it's advisable for a man to just tell a woman to quit her job. He's also telling the women that you need to understand what marriage is to you. What do you consider marriage to be? Is it about just having a status? Is it about just being, is it about just agreeing that I just want to be a Mrs. Status, be somebody's wife or what? What do you understand marriage to be? That would help you to make a right decision for yourself and how you go about the situation, which is good. I'm going to be taking the last caller for today. Okay, so you're going to be our last caller for today. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Yeah. Welcome. Where are you calling from and what's your name?
This Frank. I'm calling from Malaysia.
Hi, Frank from Malaysia. You're welcome. So, what do you think? The woman should quit her job or leave the marriage?
To me, I think something that got to come together and discuss very well.
Okay.
And everybody will come out and say his or her own mind. I think the man is insecure somehow.
The man is what?
Into it very well. Insecure.
Insecure. Okay.
Yes. And if you look into it, you see that probably or perhaps it's the lady that makes the man to feel. Perhaps it's the lady that makes the man to feel insecure.
Or perhaps it's the lady that makes the man to feel insecure. Okay.
Yes. Because there's something they say, whatever is your child, we see climbing a tree. Every time we see sitting down. We're talking about marriage here. We're talking about family.
Yes, exactly.
Many men would not like to have a woman, or somebody that will be a mother of their children, and will not handle the home very well. You need to see a lady that she's not working and she's not taking care of the home. How will it be when she's working? I don't know if you have seen that angle.
Okay.
And moreover, many men don't want ladies that will be, they will not be loyal to them. That's true. Or they will not be respectful. That's true. When you see that the lady is not anymore, she cannot obey a simple instruction. How much more
would she do when they finally marry?
So all these things is things you got to put
into consideration
before you know whether to allow. Look, I believe yes, there's some men that don't want their women to work, but many want. The only thing they will find the one that will give her time for the children, for the family.
Yes.
But you as a lady, when a man says you should not do this, ask yourself, why is this man
telling me not to do it?
Am I the cause of it?
Yes.
Many times you may be the one. If you tell any man that, yes, I am all yours, nobody will come.
You are more important to me than anything else.
So give you all the support you deserve.
Yes. Yes.
But when a man is seeing you that even when you are with him, it's not secure. Don't go around when you meet many other people that make it more superior or more comfortable than him.
I understand. Yes, sir.
You want to go to put in
consideration.
The level of the man that wants to get married to him, to her.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution. Yes, we got it. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, so we have been able to hear it all from all the callers. Unfortunately, I didn't get any lady call me. I'm not happy about that. Ladies, where are you? You're supposed to call in and also say your own part of this, because it's not only about the men calling, it's the women too, because this is a woman's world just as much as is a man's world, right? So anyway, we've been able to hear a lot of people call in to give their own suggestions about this, which is very, very important. The reason why I made sure I talked about this today was the fact that in our society today is a problem. A lot of men that want to marry, they don't want to marry a working class woman. A lot of men want to marry a working class woman. Some people will even come and tell you, I don't want to marry her because she's not doing anything. Why someone else will say, I don't want to marry her because she's busy, she's always there, career, she don't have time for family. Now, the last caller was mentioning that the woman might have to look out and see if she's the cause of this whole thing. Because this man might also be checking her out to know, would you respect me and honor me when I say don't do something? Or would you allow outsiders to be more superior than me, your husband? If you say you want to marry me, then I should be your Lord and Master. I should be your head. I should be your everything. You love me more, so that means I'm more important than your job. So that's what the last caller is saying. So far, we've been able to understand that in marriage, it is really, really important to come together as one to actually understand what both of you want. If you're not able to understand what both of you want, you cannot succeed in marriage. A lot of marriage fail because a lot of people get into marriage for the wrong reasons. I want to marry, I want to marry, I want to marry. And any man that say, marry me, you just jump into it without actually coming to see My plans and this man's plans, are they aligning? Are they together? Are they what? Are we working towards the same goal, or are we on different paths? You need to consider that some men do not want their wife to work. If you're the kind of woman that you cannot do without working, then you need to be with a man that wants to support what you're doing. A lot of men do not want their wives to work. That is true. Because a lot of men will tell you, I want my woman to be able to work in the house, which is take care of the children, take care of me, take care of the family. It is also work. I don't mind paying her salary. I don't mind taking care of all the needs at home, but I don't want her to be working. Some people will say, you know what, I don't want her to work for anybody else. So that means I want her to have her own business, have her own place. Now, some people will say, I'm a medical doctor, and if you cannot open a hospital for me, I don't want to have a supermarket. I want to be a doctor because that's what I studied for. Is that what you want? You need to compare and contrast. What is more important to you? Is it the career that you've built for yourself, or the marriage that is more important to you? Whatever is more important, that can give you a guide on how to follow it. This woman mentioned that she loves this man so much. Now consider, is this man comfortable enough to take care of home? Can both of you have a good conversation, or is he this kind of man that a yes is yes? He don't listen to anybody. He don't listen to even you. He don't have conversation with you. Or is this kind of man that said, this is it, that's it, no more, nothing? Or is it the type that both of you can sit down and dialogue and have a conversation and have an agreement and a plan? Remember, you need to also have something to do with yourself, because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. If you're not able to do something, if you're not able to keep yourself busy and active, you are going to become this woman that he's going to hate tomorrow. You're going to get fat, become a gossip, become idle, become useless. After 4 or 5 years, he'll be like, this woman, you're good for nothing. No? And then it becomes another issue. So you have to project, futuristic. How is this marriage going to be for me? How is this going to be? Is it a sustainable one? Is it something that I want to be in? All these are very, very important. And if you are able to see all that and it's sustainable, and you think, yes, even if I quit my job, my husband can take care of this thing, he can set up a business for me, good and fine. Honey, if you have to quit your job, do that. Quit your job. It doesn't matter how much you've spent working and preparing to be an accountant. Quit your job, take care of your home, which is also important, and have something to do by the side, as long as you and your husband have that agreement and understanding. Okay, but don't be entirely idle. Sleep every morning, wake up and open your legs and have sex. That's not just what your job is as a wife. Okay, do not get into marriage to become a woman sleeping, waking up and eating. That's not it, because your man, anything can happen tomorrow. What if he dies? What if anything happens to him? You need to be able to be active enough to handle whatever businesses that he's leaving behind, if there is. And even if there is none, you should be able to have a business that can sustain you and the children if he's not there. We're not praying for anybody's husband to die, but have that at the back of your mind too. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for all you have done and being here with me on this show. I hope you enjoyed it. Every Mondays, we are going to be on Facebook Live to have conversations about family, relationship, and sex. Join me 3 o'clock Nigerian time. And also on Wednesdays, I have to start a show on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, join me on Instagram, Angeloma222. I do my Instagram live every Wednesday there. So you want to be there on my Instagram. And on Fridays, we go to YouTube. So you have to be following me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube Live is every Friday. We have different topics we discuss in different platforms. So you don't want to miss Wednesday on Instagram, okay? I love you all. And if you think you have a conversation you want us to have one-on-one, send me a message on my inbox. We are going to be discussing it together privately, okay, and anonymously, because I keep your privacy confidential. I love you so much, and I'll be seeing you next week Monday here on Facebook again by 3 p.m.